Hello there, people of this wonderful earth. My name is Star Knight, and guess what? Injustice 2 got announced. Yay! God. Huh. I made a video yesterday that never got uploaded. It was about Injustice 2 getting leaked with the picture, and I put work into that video. I looked up all the websites. Well, I looked up Polygon. Anyway, look, I done my research. I put work into the video. Like, I never usually do that with most videos. But I done it with that one, and, well, it's no use anymore. But who cares anyway? All that matters now is that Injustice 2 is bloody announced. God, it was... That trailer, man! That trailer! That's the biz. It's the business. So, yeah, Injustice 2 got announced, so... Big stuff here. It's like the whole new... There's new mechanic in the game. God, there's freaking everything in the game. No, there's new characters, new environments, and there's new environment. Like they're taking. I'm reading here off what NetherRealm Studio said for the PlayStation blog. They said that yeah, they're doing the new characters, all that kind of stuff, new environments, and they're taking environmental destruction and interaction to the next level. Now this is pretty interesting stuff. All this information is. So I'll just talk about the trailer first, and I'll talk about all the new mechanics and stuff like that. So, in the trailer, it's basically just a mosh pit. You can see it on the screen. It's basically just a mosh pit with like a voiceover. I don't know who this might be. I kind of had a thought that it'd be Batman, but it sounds a bit old for Batman. So, this could be anybody now, but yeah. So everybody in the trailer starts fighting. It's like, okay, where's this trailer gonna go? Like, I was like, well, it must go somewhere. So then. People are the Flash, first of all. The Flash started to get armored up. It's like, okay, well, the Flash was armored enough in the first Injustice game because he does, the Flash is not usually armored up like your traditional one. You know what I mean? Like he's the traditional one isn't armored up. That's what I mean. And well, I was a bit wrong. I kind of thought that oh sure, it's just a Flash. He's armored up in the first Injustice game. That's what he looked like in Injustice. Then. More and more people started armoured up. Batman armoured up, Superman armoured up, Aquaman armoured up. It's like, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, fair enough, okay. Then Batman goes all freaking Terry McGinnis on her asses here, and looks like Batman, be honest, like, yeah, bloody hell. I was like, hold on. Is it two Batmans in this game? I was like, okay, I'll watch it again. I watched a bit of it again, and then it's like, oh, everybody gets like 2 armors, but well, not 2 armors, but they get super duper armored up, and that actually leads into my next thing. You heard Jacksepticeye screaming there. Thanks, phone. Stupid notifications. Yeah, that brings me to my next part of the video. So, the new mechanic in the game, the gear system. That's what it's called. The gear system, whatever you want to call it. Jesus. So basically, it says here on the website, PlayStation Blog. Thank you very much, PlayStation Blog. At NetherRealm, we always want to make games that are fun, challenging, and innovative. We strive to give players a level of control that makes playing our games a truly personal experience. For that reason, we have introduced a brand new gear system, allowing players to build their own version of Superman, Batman, or their Batman, and ultimately their Injustice universe. And this is super duper exciting stuff because imagine that, making your own Batman. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. But it's gonna either make or break a game, because I actually heard this off of not Injustice. God, I was about to say Injustice. God, I'm so stupid. Just Injustice like the word now. Anyway, I heard off Caboose XBL, his video on Injustice 2. It was only uploaded like an hour ago, whatever. Recently enough. He said that yeah, he was basically saying he was supporting the thing that the gear system could either make or break the game. So he's basically what he was saying was, and I totally agree with this. He was basically saying that the gear system can either make or break a game. Don't make microtransactions. Microtransactions are one of the worst things to do in a game. If it's like those kind of pay to win kind of things. Like if you pay to get your microtransaction, or if you pay to get your super duper gear stuff, your armor, to make you basically win the match, it's not very good, because you could be a guy that's new to the game, and these other players, like they spend like $100, euros, pounds, whatever, on a lot of gear, and they basically beat you every time. Now that's not fair at all to players who are new to the game, or they just don't even bother with microtransactions like me. I am broke, so I'm not broke. Don't worry. But yeah, so this kind of to make or break the game. I completely support Caboose XBL's cause towards this. This is very, very important if you think about it. I never would have thought of this in my life. But yeah, so I'll read out the whole thing on the gear system. So the gear system uses RPG like mechanics to reward you with loot drops every time you play the game. So with each loot drop, you will earn character specific gear to outfit and power up your roster. So you can get like super duper cool stuff for the Flash, and maybe not so cool stuff for, actually that's another one, Supergirl. Supergirl's into the game. That's pretty cool. So you get maybe not so good stuff for Supergirl. You know what I mean? Like, you get good stuff for one character and you get something not good for the other. So it's very kind of random. So changing not only the look of your character, but your fight strategy and your personal approach to every match. So your fight strategy, that's obviously like if you're just for example now, I know this probably won't be as blatantly kind of obvious, not obvious, but you know what I mean, blatantly simple in the game. Like say if your character's a kicker, you get a new bit of gear. There might be a puncher. You know what I mean? Like they kind of changed their fighting style. So obviously it's a fighting game, so that will be a big thing. So it says here, as you gear up your characters, you're building a roster of DC superheroes and supervillains that reflects your choices and your preferences, which can be vastly different than your opponent. So this is very like an RPG game. A few play sessions in, you can expect your Aquaman to look and play different than anyone else's Aquaman you may come across. This is very exciting stuff, but this again kind of make or break the game. Now, story mode. This we know little or nothing to this at all. I mean, it's coming out in 2017. They might not want to reveal the story too early. So yeah. So as we know, at the end of the Injustice game, this is a big spot. Well, not. It is a big spoiler, but you probably played. If you're a fan like me, you probably played Injustice. So it says, when we last saw them, Superman was imprisoned in a Red Sun prison cell, while Batman was continuing the good fight against the forces that will see Superman's tyranny back in power. Where do we go from here, and what new characters will join the fight? Of course, you'll have to play the game to find out. That's obviously by NetherRealm. So yeah, this is basically just saying. So basically, just saying that the game does pick up right where the Force Injustice game, Gods Among Us, left off. So it's very exciting stuff. Again, we know little or nothing about the story, but basically what it is Batman is out to stop Superman's army that he started. I don't remember the army, but you probably do. You probably played it recently because of the hype and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so all this is very, very exciting stuff. Trailer's looking awesome. I know it's just a cinematic trailer, but cinematic trailers, they sometimes show off some good, like truthful stuff. Like the Arkham Knight trailer showed off the Batmobile. We could do that. The combat was pretty much like the trailer. Well, pretty much. I mean, it wasn't exactly like the trailer, but it was pretty much the same. So, Injustice 2, that is going to be released or launching in 2017. Very exciting stuff. Hopefully they do reveal stuff at E3. Yeah, E3. Looking forward to E3. That's like that's the thing I look forward to every year now. So yeah, so I sound enthusiastic, don't I? To say, it's just because I want this video to be good. So like this video if you liked it. Comment if you have something to say, and of course subscribe. It's freaking deed. My name is Star Knight. I'm out of here.